So you're thinking about moving to Chesapeake, Virginia, specifically Western Branch, but you're just unsure about which neighborhood makes sense for you to be close enough to the action without sacrificing space or lifestyle. In today's video, we're breaking down the top 5 neighborhoods near Chesapeake Square Mall while you can be close enough to that major redevelopment that's taking place right now without having to sacrifice great schools, great shopping, and a neighborhood vibe that you'll love to come home to. By the end of this video, you'll be able to determine what fits your budget, your lifestyle, and the commute that you'll love to make to get to your daily needs each and every day. If you're serious about buying near Chesapeake Square Mall, I urge you to take your phone out right now and give me a call or shoot me a text at 757-294-8163. You can use that number any time of the day. Give me a call, shoot me a text. I really want you to, because I don't want to see you get priced out of these major neighborhoods that's going to be taking place in this video right now, because this redevelopment has this market on fire in the Chesapeake Square market area. So don't be one of the ones who are sitting on the sideline waiting so long because you didn't know if you could really reach out to me and get the advice that you need to make a great decision on what's next for you when it comes to your upcoming purchase. I give it to you straight, no chaser. Let's get into what's going on in the first neighborhood of our video, Taylorwood Estates. So our very first neighborhood that we're going to talk about is one of the well-established neighborhoods near Chesapeake Square. It's going to be Taylorwood Estates. Taylorwood Estates, let's show it to you on the map, and then we'll show you exactly what this neighborhood is comprised of. When you're actually coming in towards Western Branch here, you'll see that you'll have the Walmart Supercenter here, Taylor's on right here. Then you got Gum Road to the west, then you got Taylor Road to the east. In between these two major roads inside of Western Branch, you're going to have Taylorwood Estates right here. Now this community is very small, jam-packed, has a very mixed different homes in this community, but that's what I think this community is going to give you a great feel that it's not one of those new, well-balanced, every house look the same cookie cutter communities. So let's talk about what's going on exactly with Taylorwood Estates. You're going to get literally about 4 minutes away from everything that you possibly can want to be near in Chesapeake Square. Most of these homes was built between the late 50s and early 2000s. You're going to see everything from ranchers to two-story colonials. What stands out to me about this community is that you're going to find homes with bigger yards, mature trees, and no cookie cutter feel. Every street feels unique. Homes here are going to range somewhere between 1,500 to 3,000 square feet. Mostly going to be 3 to 4 bedrooms on average, with prices currently between $325,000 and $450,000. Taylorwood's a great option if you want space, convenience, and aren't afraid of taking on a few updates to modernize the home the way that you like it. Many homes still have original kitchens and baths, but that's where you're going to get the value when you actually make these renovations yourself. Now, the community vibe here, a lot of people say that this is a super family-friendly, low-turnover community, and one of the best things about this community, there's no mandatory HOA. You're less than 5 minutes to Target, Sam's Club, and Starbucks, and being right behind the Walmart Supercenter and Sam's Club too, if you want to be that close in proximity. And I-664 is just a few turns away. So let's jump into our next neighborhood, where we're going to be talking about one of the best neighborhoods I think that has a smaller footprint, but it's jam-packed with so many great homes that you're going to love it, and that's going to be Miars Plantation. So when it comes to Miars Plantation, you're going to be more closer to the north side of Western Branch, but when you're coming off of Bruce Road here, you'll see that you have this tucked away community here that I think is an awesome community as well. So if we just you bring this pin out, show you exactly what the footprint that Miars Plantation actually has. It'll be so many homes featured in this community that you will just see that the proximity of it gives you everything that you need with being close enough to the Chesapeake Square, but far enough away to where it has this tight nestled feel that you're going to get from it. So when it comes to Miars Plantation, it's a smaller, more tucked away neighborhood, but it's also 5 minutes away from the mall. Built mostly in the late 90s and early 2000s, this neighborhood is a hidden gem for buyers wanting a modern home without going full-on new construction prices. Homes here are going to range somewhere between 1,700 to 2,800 square feet plus. Most homes have 3 to 4 bedrooms on average, with some being 5 or 6 as well, with prices running between $475,000 to almost $625,000 on average. You will see open floor plans, attached garages, and low maintenance yards. And bonus, there is no through traffic, so this makes it even more quieter and safe for kids or pets. Now, living here can push you within walking distance though to Western Branch Park, and still super close to major roads, shopping, and restaurants. Now, what we're going to do as well with Taylorwood Estates and the rest of these video neighborhood tours that's going to be coming up, we're going to leave every one of our featured neighborhood tours for each one of these communities linked down below as well. So if you wanted to get more information on Miars Plantation, you definitely can feel free to use the link in the description down below to check out that full video that we have already completed for our neighborhood tour over in Miars Plantation. Now let's jump into number 3, which is going to be Dunedin. Now, when it comes to neighborhood number 3, this one's going to be a little bit further away, about 7 or 8 minutes or so from actually the Chesapeake Square area as well. But this one was established in the 70s and 80s and has a mixed feel of neighborhood as well. So when it comes to this neighborhood, it's going to be closer to Dunedin Park. Okay, so you're going to be seeing Dunedin Park here as the centerpiece here, and we'll bring up our pen, and you'll see that right here is all going to be Dunedin. Okay, this part of town, and it's going to be all the way down to Taylorwood, and it comes back up here and completes out our connection to this area. Now, this is going to give you a lot more homes in this community, and you're going to get a lot better feel for this community as we ride through it. But what you're going to see in this community is a lot of jam-packed features that you can see across the board. Every home is going to have its own feel to it, which a lot of people love when you're thinking about the Western Branch community. When it comes to Dunedin, you will notice it has a more traditional suburban vibe, bigger lots, mature landscaping, and the cozy neighborhood feel. Homes range from 1,600 to 2,600 square feet, with prices sitting around anywhere between $325,000 and $500,000 depending on updates. If you're looking for a home that's not in the HOA, when you've got space to garden, park an RV, or just enjoy a bigger yard, you'll love Dunedin. Location-wise, it's super close to Taylorwood YMCA, local restaurants, and it's still a short drive to I-664 for commuters. When it comes to Dunedin, I think it checks off a lot of boxes for a lot of future buyers. This could be a great community for first-time home buyers, and it can be also a great community for downsizing buyers as well too. So if you're thinking about being on either side of the spectrum, I think you can find the ideal fit over in the Dunedin community. That leads us into number 4 on our tour, is going to be Martin's Point. Now, if you're looking for luxury, new construction type feel of a community within the Western Branch area, you're definitely going to be looking at Martin's Point here, okay? Martin's Point is going to be located down here right off of the Elizabeth River. It's going to be a nestled away community right off of Martin's Point Way and Bruce Road. You'll see that this community here is actually going to be just this deep here, okay? This is the major part of the community here. There's about 60 some homes there completely. When you think about this, they're fitted, almost pretty much finished with this community from building out newer homes. I think it's one lot left there. So if you're thinking about getting somewhere near Martin's Point or being closer to Elizabeth River, you want to give me a call immediately so that way we can help you get that lot and get it off the market before anyone else actually does. Now, when it comes to Martin's Point, if you're looking for that new construction, it's going to be a community that's built between 2019. It's located about 10 minutes from the mall. This neighborhood offers homes from 2,200 to over 5,200 square feet, with prices ranging somewhere between the $675,000 all the way up to the $1.3 billion mark. Now, that's going to be dependent on upgrades, lot sizes, and custom finishes in these custom built homes. You can expect open layouts, high ceilings, gourmet kitchens, and homes built with today's energy standards. Some back to woods and others have water views. There's no gated access, but it's private, single entry street with only 61 homes. If you're after upscale suburban living without an overwhelming HOA, Martin's Point checks the box. Now, Martin's Point is actually built by Sasser's Construction, one of our major new construction builders in this market. Sasser Construction does a lot of great neighborhood custom built homes across the spectrum of the 757. So this is in no part no different than any other community that they have a hand in. When I think about this community, if you're looking for that marina type feel where you can have your home that's bagged up to water views, or if you're just looking to be in a nestled way community that has a custom built home that fits the needs that you're looking for, this may be the community for you. Morgan's Point is definitely a well-established neighborhood since 2019, and it's got a lot of demand, and homes don't really sit long in this community as well too. Now let's get on over to number 5, our last neighborhood that we're going to discuss in this video. And number 5 is going to be another hidden gem that you definitely want to check this video out after you completely watch this video. Here, trust me, it's going to be Dock Landing. Okay, down on Dock Landing Road. This is going to be probably a little bit further away than most of the other communities that we discussed when it comes down to Western Branch. This is going to be right off of Portsmouth Boulevard as well, but this community has so many different homes in it, and I love this type of feel of a community. Like, you're really going to see some specialty here when it comes down to this community. But when you're looking over down here on Western Branch, you got Portsmouth Boulevard here, where you'll pass by the Lotto, the Value City Furniture. You're coming straight down off Portsmouth Boulevard, and you'll end up in this community. Now, Dock Landing Road is basically like a big horseshoe circle. It comes down, and so basically I'll do this for you. It comes down where you'll see that it's segmented right off of Portsmouth Boulevard, and it comes all the way down towards off the Elizabeth River, panning all the way out to by Jolliffe Middle School, and it comes all the way back up to the I-60-64 interchange, and it connects all the way out to here. So when you think about Dock Landing Road, this community has so many homes in it that we're just not talking about a specific small community. This community can give you so many opportunities here where you can feel close enough to Western Branch but still find the ideal fit for just your lifestyle as well too. Dock Landing was developed in the late 80s and 90s with a mix of brick front colonials and traditional homes. Homes here run somewhere between 1,800 to 3,200 square feet on average. Most homes in this community are going to start at the low $375,000 mark, but could be exceedingly get all the way up to the $800,000 mark depending on the home that you're looking at. Now, most homes average about 3 to 5 bedrooms, and lot sizes average at about 1/4 acre. So what's the vibe? It's going to be quiet, tight-knit with mature landscaping and no former HOA. You'll see neighbors walking dogs, kids riding bikes, and homes back into woods or small creeks. To me, Dock Landing is probably one of the best neighborhoods to actually consider outside of Miars Plantation on this list, and the other 3 are great as well, but when it comes to Dock Landing, it's just a special feel about that community where it is free-flowing traffic. You can get in and out of this space. You have multiple ways in and out back to Portsmouth Boulevard. You have multiple ways to get to the I-664 interchange, and it's a well-established neighborhood just like the rest of these neighborhoods that's here as well on this list, comprised of all of them. Now, out of these 5 neighborhoods that we discussed, stay tuned because we have more information to give you, but out of these 5 neighborhoods, comment down below which one appeals to you the most. I would love to hear your feedback down below. Now, let's talk about school zones when it comes over to Western Branch as a whole. Now, when it comes to Western Branch, you will find that all 5 of these neighborhoods feed into the Western Branch High School, a school known for its academic, sports, and community pride. For elementary and middle, Taylorwood, Miars Plantation, Dunedin, and Morgan's Point are all zoned for Western Branch primary and intermediate and middle school. But when it comes to Dock Landing, that shifts just slightly, feeding into the Cheatham Elementary and Jolliffe Middle School. Bottom line, you're going to get a strong school zone across the board, just a slight variation depending on elementary and middle schools. So there you have it. That is my full breakdown of the top 5 neighborhoods near Chesapeake Square Mall. Like I mentioned before earlier in this video, we've linked every single one of our neighborhood tour videos for each one of these communities down below, so feel free to check it out and let us know what you think. But also, I want you to know, if you have urgency to be anywhere near this Chesapeake Square Mall redevelopment that's taking place and you don't want to see the prices inflate above where your price point is today and you want to take advantage, definitely feel free to give me a call or shoot me a text at 757-294-8163. And if you found value in this content, definitely hit us with a like, go ahead and subscribe to the channel and ring the notification bell so that way you can be the first to learn about any and everything that's taking place in the Chesapeake Square Mall redevelopment area. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Y'all stay safe. Peace.